I genuinely hate having low storage on anything because make things so much annoying. But anyways, hey, I'm Allison, and yeah, so in my last documentary, not documentary, in my last podcast, I said that doing, I will have projects and things along the way. Um, I actually forgot what I said, but I said there will be things to come. Things to come, yeah, something like that. Anyways, y'all know what I was trying to say. Anyways, welcome to Tara Allison's Wormhole Conundrums. Yeah, this is the third time I have to do this, and each time I had to look at the thing. And yeah, today we're joined with Nutmeg, my dog. Um, I was hoping I would be joined with a friend, but none of them could join me for this. So yeah, we're doing it with Nutmeg. Um, and yeah, anyways, I just wanted to quickly say thank you for getting 65 views on my last podcast. I know it isn't much, but to me, it's a lot because I've been doing videography my whole life, and even on just shorter videos, the most views I got was like 15 views. So it's like, uh, and on longer form videos like my podcast, um, I would maybe at best get like 30 at best. Like I think my most viewed stream on my old channel was like 30 views. Um, so um, the only video I've ever made that has topped that and that has been as long as that or longer was was this exposal video I did of Sign Up for Deer. And, I would not have been able to do that with the Real Deathmatch or my friend Zach. Um, by the way, people call him out on his channel, so I'm not like doxing him or anything. Um, but yeah, um, because he spent 6 months making the presentation that I basically read off in that video. Um, and I got, that video like blew up within the rope beats community because Sign Up for Deer, the biggest, like, uh, he was like the biggest YouTuber for rope beats at the time, or if not like one of the like top five. So, uh, yeah, he deleted all of his videos and posted a video basically saying like that he quits, and then he linked my video and the real death match. Um, and yeah, that's basically how I got my 1 hour of fame. Um, and yeah, um, I tried taking advantage of the fame and posting Robeats content afterwards. I mean, I got more views than normal. I don't remember how much views I got on average for those Robeats videos, but um, yeah, uh, I'm guessing it wasn't much because it wasn't all that memorable. But I didn't really like it anyways because Robeats and like rhythm games wasn't really what I wanted to like make content on. So it's just like. So yeah, I ended up stopped doing content or stopped doing videos for that. Um, and yeah, um, I think I only made like maybe 3 Robeats videos before I was like, yeah, I'm done. And then I went on like another like break from YouTube, and I don't think I ever went back until I made another channel after I deleted that channel. Um, and that did a lot better. I got like a lot more views on that channel than on the old channel. That channel is still up, and I still use it as like a Finsta, but like YouTube. Um, yeah, so like if you'll find it, kudos to you, I guess. But there's like no subscribers on it. There's like no subscribers on this. I mean, like there's close to 100. It's like yippee, but like there's like close to no subscribers on here either. So it's like finding this is gonna be like finding a needle in a haystack, and if this is finding like a needle in a haystack, that's like finding like a crumb in a haystack. Like, so good luck to y'all if y'all want to like look for that. But yeah. Um. Anyways, I want to talk about my dog a little bit, cause a lot of my friends say she looks like a skinwalker, and wanna know why she says that? Because she just blankly looks off into nothing. Like she'll just look in a direction for like minutes straight. Um, like she's doing it right now. She's just looking. So my friends call her a skinwalker because she just acts like an NPC pretty much. Um, and I think right now she's doing that because she doesn't want to be in my arms, and I'm kind of forcing her to be for this podcast because she's here with me and Nermi, this Nermi, my little plushie. Yeah. Uh, but honestly, call her Skinwalker if you want. But in my opinion, um, I'm like, if you're gonna call her Skinwalker, don't, because that beats the whole point of Skinwalkers. Cause like, even just like talking about Skinwalkers, not even saying their name, like to American mythology, will like make Skinwalkers more attracted to you. Like not attracted like, ooh, you're cute. Attracted um, like they wanna come to you and like become you, and then like take over your life and do all the things you do. Yeah. Anyways, on one of the other thingy things I recorded, cause this is like my third take, that I've had to do because storage. I hate having low storage. It sucks because I've had low storage on a phone before. Oh, I hate it. Where's my phone? I just sort of put it in like random places and forget where I put it. Where is it? It's on my bed somewhere. Wherever somewhere is to be determined. Found my collection of rings. The things you'll find on my bed. Oh, I think it's charging. Just fall. Nope, not charging. Yeah, but I having low storage because um, every time I get a upgrade, it's a phone that has 15 gigabytes of storage, and or if it doesn't have 15 gigabytes, it has 32, which I mean is 10 times better than that. But like my friends that have a terabyte of storage and end up using like 500 gigabytes. I wish I could do that. Like, I wish I had that luxury. Maybe with like a SD card, maybe. Maybe I could with a SD card. But that's like a big maybe. On the topic of SD cards, I'm like going out of town soon. Cause I'm in band and my band is doing a spring trip. And we're going to Orlando, Florida to go to Disney. Now, there are two Disneys in America, Disney World and Disneyland. I don't know the difference. I don't know which is which. Actually, Google will help me. What is the Disney in Orlando, Florida called? Disney World. Okay, yeah, I'm going to Disney World. Disneyland is the one in California. Um, so yeah, Disney World. No, Disneyland is California. Disney World is Florida. If y'all have any like ride suggestions that I should try, because I think we have like access to the whole park. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. If y'all have any ride like suggestions for me, roller coasters for me to ride, please do suggest them because um, I'm going to try to vlog it. Um, I don't know how that's going to pan out on my phone because like it's probably only going to be like 10 minutes long. But hey, I never said I'm only going to do podcasts. Oh, also, um, I also have a Spotify now, so if you want, you can listen to my podcast on Spotify. The Terry Allison's controversial complaining documentaries, that's gonna say a YouTube exclusive, but the Terry Allison's Wormhole Conundrums, that's gonna be on both YouTube and Spotify. Uh, so yeah, well, it might be on other platforms. I don't know, because you can't upload it to Spotify directly. You have to like upload it through like a third party. And the third party uploads it to other sites. So if you're watching it not on YouTube, hi. If you found this not from YouTube, hi. I'm Tara Allison. Um, yeah. Um, so yeah. Now I have a Spotify. I don't have. I don't know what else this third party thingy thing is gonna upload it to, but yeah, I have a Spotify now. I'll link that in the description. Um, and I really, I've talked about this before, like about how I really want to be like a songwriter. Like, I want to be like someone that sings, but just my singing voice, this is horrible. The low sounds sound like don't sort of work well with the kind of music I want to write. That my high notes are just like sounds horrible. My regular speaking voice, yeah, no, that's not a good. This is not a good singing voice. Like, what do you want me to do a cover? Like, if I did a cover of Billie Eilish, you'd probably be laughing because of how bad I'd sound. Because Billie Eilish, for one, her songs are super high, or not all of them, but for them, for me, they're pretty high, and so it's like, um, I would just sound horrible. That or the song would sound like unrecognizable because um like if I were to sing like what was I made for, like girl, um I have to take that down like 5 octaves or something. I don't know. That's an over exaggeration, but like still, um and like who knows, that might actually be pretty realistic. Um but yeah. Whew. I did 3 takes and I'm still just waking up. Ugh. Um yeah, but like I have like a demo for a song that I could just like make it into an actual demo. But my thing is do I want to do that? No, because I feel like I'm gonna embarrass myself. So I'm gonna not. And oh yeah, I also have an Instagram too. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna link that. I found my phone. I was looking for this. I don't know if that was in this take. Let's do my snaps real quick. Because I haven't done those, and some people hardly snap me, so. Okay, so on the last take, my friend Austin, that I was hoping to do this episode with, sent me a message, and I was basically like, I sent him a thing, like a whole like paragraph about me talking about how I found out my GMT time because Americans don't speak in GMT. We speak in Central Standard, US Central, US Eastern, Western, Pacific Standard. Um, we don't speak in GMT -6. We don't speak in GMT +4. Like, um, but like a lot of Europeans and like people like in the Eastern Hemisphere of the world, they speak in GMT. They're like I'm GMT plus 7. Me personally, I found out that I'm GMT minus 6. Because how GMT works, so GMT is European Western Standard Time, which that's GMT. That's GMT 0. Uh, so if you're 1 hour ahead, you are GMT plus 1. Because I am 6 hours behind, I am GMT minus 6. So that's how you get your GMT time. And your GMT time is Western European Standard Time, which is the same time zone as like UK, Portugal, and I was I was basically saying how I found out my GMT time, and my friend was like, the fact that I didn't know his time zone because he's GMT. So he was like, the fact you don't know my time zone is crazy. And I'm like, I'm American. I speak in Western European Standard Time, not GMT. And then he sent me a screenshot of Google basically saying, uh, he sent he looked up Portugal time zone and it said Western European Standard Time, and then under that it said time zone in Lisbon in parentheses GMT, and just gonna send no, I'm not. And he said that I'm trying to gaslight him over his country time zone. I'm like, no, I'm not trying to gaslight you over your country's time zone. Just Americans don't speak GMT. We speak Western European Standard Time. Or in parentheses, EST. That's how Americans speak. We speak EST, not GMT. Like, I'm American. I don't speak like that. That's not American things. I'll yeah. Oh, he was typing and he stopped. He saw that. Oh my god, I just explained to him how Americans don't do GMT, and for our time zones, we do US Central, US Eastern, Pacific Standard, um, and he's saying that it doesn't have anything to do with other time zones, and I'm like, it does, because Americans don't say GMT plus 1 for European Central Time. We just say like European Central. Or even for China, like China Standard Time. Or I think it's Beijing Standard Time or whatever. They say in China Standard Time. Oh my god. And he's saying that I'm having an American education panic attack because I don't know my GMT, and I'm like, no, us Americans don't use GMT because it's much more simpler to be like, to us, because we've been saying it, it's just more simpler to be like US Central instead of GMT minus 6. Where is GMT minus 6? Cause like, cause then you have to memorize where GMT plus 4 is. GMT plus 4 is when GMT plus 4. You and the name gives you the location. We can debate this on call. They better answer. He's saying I'm calling him right now as I can hear, and he just asked, "Do I want to call?" And I'm like, "Yes, of course you want to." And I'm like, "Yes, you do want to call." Like, don't lie to yourself. And you are, and it's like debating customary system and whatever system the non-Americans use. Metric, that's what it's called. Like, to Americans, we use customary. Non-Americans, there are some like exceptions to that, but for the majority, non-Americans use metric. Do I remember what metric and customary is for? No, so we're gonna look it up. I'm pretty sure it's like math terms, like for like sizes. What is the metric and custom? Oh, what's the difference between metric and customary systems? The metric system, there is the same root word in units, only the prefix changes. Um, yeah, so for example, like millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, etc., to all meter, and it all goes up in increments of 10. Or, yeah, um, like if that makes sense, but customary system doesn't have the same root word, which for metric, like for meters, it's all millimeter, centimeter, decimeter, etc. But for the customary system, we don't have that. Like we have inch, foot, yard, mile. Like there's no like thing like you wouldn't just by looking at the words, you wouldn't guess that an inch can divide into a mile, but it does. But for a decimeter and millimeter, they both have meter in it, so it's duh. Um, but yeah, and also it doesn't go in increments of 10 because I think it's 12 or 16 inches go into a foot. Um, then um, how many? I think it's like that can't be right. I'm trying to go off of like football, like yards, but this doesn't seem right. How many? If it'll let me type, how many yards go into? Oh, wait, what? A foot is equal 1/3 yard, so 15 feet is equal to. Hold on a minute. I think I worded that wrong. Foot is one. yard. Okay, so 3 feet is 1 yard. Yeah. No, 15 feet is 5 yards, which means 5 yards is 15 feet, which means, yeah, 1 yard is 3 feet. Okay. Okay, this is making sense now. Is it? I don't know. I'm dumb. I never said I was smart. Um, I'm in high school and I'm taking all the easy classes for a reason. Because I know I could take the hard classes, but I'd have like all like 70s. But I could take the easy classes and get all like 90s. So like, it's like, what do I want? And it's not like I'm going to college either. Like, it'd be one thing if I was, but as of right now, I'm a junior in high school and I have zero plans of going to college. Uh, and if I did have plans, and if I changed my mind and decided I want to go to college now, it's way too late because I've already took because people start taking AP classes their freshman or sophomore year, um, and I've took no AP classes. Well, I took AP art, or I guess honors art, but like my point still stands. Um, but like other than that, like I've took no AP classes, so I have zero college credits. Um, and so like yeah, I'm just like if I went to college, I would just be spending way more money than I have to. Because if you take those AP classes, you don't have to be in college for as long. Because, or you don't have to do your basics as long. Um, because most AP classes only cover the basics. There are some AP classes where it's like, because we have AP art history, which is, so if you plan to be an art historian, then you already have a credit for that. So it's like, yeah. But the majority of AP classes are just for like your basics. And I only have like if I were to take AP classes next year, I could probably only take like two because I'm not sure what AP classes they have for history. Um, then math. I guess I could take an AP class for that. English, I could take an AP class for that. I guess I could, in theory, also take an AP class for science, but I already finished all my like credits for science because I took two science. I'm taking two science classes this year. That way, I don't have to next year. And my whole reason for that was so I could get half days every day my senior year. But that's proving to be annoying because so when they were having us make our schedules, they said you can only have one off period, and if you have either good SAT scores or took an AP test, you could have two. And so how our schedule works is we have even and odd days. We have first and eighth period every day. Then the other 6 periods rotate between like even periods and odd periods. So 2, 4, and 6 are the days you have even. 3, 5, and 7 are the days you have odd. And you always have first and eighth period every day. You have those every day. That's how our schedule works. And so if you have 3 off periods, you have half days. Because eighth period and first period are an hour long. And then the other 2 classes, or the other 6 classes, are an hour and a half. And since it's even and odd, you only have 5 classes in a day, so 2 1 hour long classes and 3 an hour and a half long classes. And so yeah, if you have 3 off periods, that's half days every day, which is basically no eighth period and then no seventh and sixth period. And because I plan on having only 2 electives my senior year, and then because you have 4 electives, um, 2 electives, I was like, I'm gonna take 2 electives, then I have 2 electives off, and then I already have that science credit, that science class that I don't have to take. So I already have that extra off period. So that's 3 off periods. Um, and that's what I was going to do. But they changed it now that because they wanted to do um 1, 2, 3, 4 A day, 5, 6, 7, 8 B day. And then every class would be I forget how long, but they basically did it to accommodate for fine arts and athletics because they wanted to have every athletic class to be double blocked. But you see, the thing is that doesn't really accommodate for band, which they said they accommodated for band for the schedule, but the schedule works perfectly for band as it was as it is right now. The schedule works perfectly for band. The way they would have had the schedule work would work horribly for band. So, but luckily, after a lot of outcry, they changed it back to the. So now we're not gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna do even and odd days like we've been doing. So yeah, that's nice. But I assume they're still keeping um the 1 off period rule because what I heard was the reason they're doing that was because the school's going bankrupt. So they're trying to have students in the school, more students in the school, because um, you have students that have early arrival or no late arrival. Then you have students that have early release, and then you have extra early release, which is the 3 off periods. So in theory, in total, one person could have um so that's 4 periods, half of the schedule where students where seniors and some juniors could not potentially show up. So they instead changed it to where they have it where always where there's less where people can have less off periods, that way they can make more money. Because they were also my school's been around for like 16 years, I think. Um, and they always had it where for finals, you could get exempt from your final, and if you're exempt, you don't have to show up. That's how it's always worked like that. But this year they changed it, so now you have to show up to all your finals. Um, can't remember if it was this year or last year that they changed it, but it was one of those two. Let me think. I know my freshman year, for sure. If you were exempt, you didn't have to show up. Um, and then I think my sophomore year, it was still like that, maybe. But yeah, this year for sure. They were saying that they lost $2 million, because students weren't showing up for finals. So they now have it where you have to show up even if you are exempt, which is so annoying. Because what's the point of doing all the work to get exempt if you still have to show up? Like, because for finals we have half days for finals, so it's like you, so like because of that, um, you're just sitting there for 4.5 hours during finals. You're just sitting there doing nothing, 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 sitting there doing nothing. If you want, you can take the finals, like even if you are exempt, but like, why would you do that to yourself? Because you get 100 anyways. So it's like, let's say you take the finals and you get a 70. Now for your finals, you got a 70 instead of a 100. What? Why did you do that? Yeah, so it's like, what's the point? Um, so yeah. Anyways, well, I have things I gotta do today, and things I gotta get ready for. Busy day today. I really loved doing the. I know it's a shorter podcast, but me and Nutmeg, we enjoyed doing it. Um, so yeah, if you want more, show me that you want more. You know how to do it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.